Today I'm going to be walking you guys through your very first cold plunge from start to finish. So we're jumping in the tub today. We're going to do a 5-minute plunge. Let's get after it. So what I usually do before I get in is I do a couple of these. No, I'm just kidding. Just go straight in. The best way to get in is to go fully with the chest and the neck in the plunge. You don't want to go outside of the plunge, maybe with your shoulders or your stomach hanging out or whatever, your legs. You want to go fully in as much as you can, even up to the chin if possible. So we're going to jump into the plunge now, fully in. You're going to lose your breath for a couple seconds. Let me take off this crown. So when I get in, take a step into the plunge. I'm going to go straight down. Deep breaths, everything in, and we just chill. So we're in the plunge now. The first 30 seconds, you want to make sure you take big, deep breaths. So in for 4, out for 3. In for 4, out for 3. Normally, when you jump into the plunge for the first time, you're going to get this shortness of breath between 30 and 45 seconds, maybe even up to a minute. This will subside. The cool feeling on your body is going to start to become more intense. And what you want to do during this time period when you lack the breath is you want to be able to actually think about your breathing, right? So we want to be intentional with our breathing. You want to, like I said, in 4, maybe a slight pause, out 3. Like I said, you probably will get a breath something like this, like you'll lose your breath, slow it down, maybe close the eyes, maybe keep quiet, whatever you like to do, or pump yourself up with music. I'm past that point in my cold plunge lifestyle. I don't get the short breaths anymore, but I definitely did when I first started. So now we're at about a minute 15. By this time, you should lose that shortness of breath, and you'll start to feel more relaxed. You'll obviously feel a little bit colder. You might even have a burning sensation across your body, almost like you got pin needles all over your body. If you've ever taken pre-workout, Water Buffalo's pre-workout, or any pre-workout that has beta-alanine in it, you get this weird itchy feeling. You kind of get something similar when you get into the cold plunge. And I think the cold plunge is set to 45. So we like to do anything from 38 to 46, 47. The ideal sweet spot for me is between, I would say, 40 to 42. And like I said, 5 minutes. So we're probably going on to minute number 2 now. I've kind of got it down to a science. I can pretty much figure it out. Am I close to 2 minutes? Yep. All right. So at minute number 2, a lot of you guys, the first time cold plungers, might feel like you want to get out. And I find that to be very fair and probably a beneficial thing for you if you're doing the cold plunge for the first time. So target, let's say, for 2 minutes. I'm more experienced in the cold exposure therapy, so I'm going to do 5. But we found that, doing research online and looking into different studies and really understanding the science behind cold exposure, that a minimum of 2 minutes is where you're really going to feel the sweet spot and the benefits. So I'm going to be doing 5, like I said. Around the second or third minute, you're going to get into a point where your body feels almost like it's adapting to the cold. So a lot of people, within the first 30 seconds, they get that shortness of breath and they want to get out right away, right? We always encourage people to push through it. Obviously, if there's some medical conditions or if they're not feeling comfortable enough, they can get out of the plunge. We're not going to force you to stay in. But once you hit that 2-3 minute mark, you feel like you could probably stay in here for 10-15 minutes. But there is a point of diminishing returns, and I'm still figuring that out with my body and day by day, but I found that a sweet spot of 4 to 5 minutes, maybe even 6 minutes, is great for me. So around the 5-minute mark, for me, I feel like is the best benefits that I get, and anything more than that, I feel exhaustive to the body, and I feel as if I'm not gaining the same benefits as I were if I were to do 5. It's kind of like working out, right? Like I can work out really hard for an hour and 15 minutes and have a solid workout. Now, if I go and work out 2 hours, 3 hours doing the same body part, let's say legs, after that hour and 15, am I really doing more or am I just overkilling, right? That's kind of like what the cold plunge is. It's like, am I doing any more benefit or am I kind of overtaxing my body? So we want to make sure we stay in that normal cadence of doing a regular interval in our cold plunges, starting at 2 minutes, 2 to 2.5 minutes, and then working your way up to 4, 5, 6 minutes. I think I'm probably at 3 minutes and 30 seconds now, maybe even 4 minutes.
You're at 5.
I'm at 5. So the time goes by fast, guys. Thank you for staying on my TED Talk. I hope this helped you guys walk you through your first cold plunge. We'll do some more formal videos in the future, but remember, stay calm, stay relaxed through that shortness of breath period in the cold plunge, And then as you get out of the cold plunge, I'm gonna do a dunk. So I'm gonna dunk my head. It's up to you if you want to do this, and really based on your regimen. So let me do a dunk, and I'll come right out. Okay. So as I'm getting out of the cold plunge now, I am going to do anywhere from 50 to 100 arm circles going forward. You know, loosen up the upper body. So I'm gonna get to that 25 mark, then I'll start going backwards. So I'm gonna go backwards. We have this trampoline here, really cool. I don't know who makes it, so apologies. Something on Amazon, but I'm gonna continue with the arm circles, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So, you know, you're doing the arm circles, and a lot of people will get the coldness in the hands, like I usually do. My feet don't really get that cold, but if your legs get cold, you can do, you know, some shakes. I'm gonna continue to do my arm circles, you know, get my 25 on each side. And this is just for me. Whatever makes you feel better is what's gonna help. So, give it some kicks, right? Going back, just really loosening up the body, getting warm again, getting back to normal homeostasis within the body, right? So, just to show you guys a trampoline, we recommend a lot of people do this. It gets some blood flow throughout the body. You know, you're starting at the calves, and the body's having all that blood flow coming up. You can even press down with the shoulders and get a little tricep work in there. I'm used to the cold plunge, so I warm up pretty fast now, but normally when you first start out doing a cold plunge, it could take anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes to get warmed up. So recommend, you know, continue to do the arm circles, maybe do some push-ups. If you're able to go outside, it's dark outside right now, so we can't go outside, but if you have some sunlight, feel free to do so. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this for your guide on how to cold plunge for the first time. Stay tuned for more contrast therapy stuff. Next video, we'll probably do a sauna video where we do some cold, then warm, then back to the cold. This is Old School Matt with Cold Plunge, Florida. Thank you guys for listening in today, and I hope to catch you guys in one of our franchise locations. Have a great day.